about coffee, it's the ones that are baked the least that have the most caffeine. But I don't know what these are. These look so small. And this, when they go in the forest, that's how they... Whoop, whoop, whoop. ¿Cuántos minutos en la machine?
45 minutos.
45 minutes. Sí. 50. So it's más o menos 5 minutos más. See, only 5 more minutes. Wow. The lighter stuff is more caffeinated. Good in the morning when you need that boost, like a racilla boost, I guess. 80 pesos, about $6. And this is a half kilo? Which is just over a pound. It's a pretty good price, actually, for some coffee that's grown right on the premises. I guess, but I don't have to pay, they don't have to ship it to me in New York. I get it right here. Gracias a usted. It's a good souvenir from Mexico. We're here at Hacienda Jalisco, which is right outside the Pueblo Mágico of San Sebastian. I'm here with Joe here, who runs the place. He's been telling me a little bit about it. This place is back from 220 years ago. What was actually done here?
Well, mainly these places were built as a processing plant for processing the minerals. San Sebastian and the surrounding towns originated mainly as mining towns. So they all had their tunnels, their mining, their techniques. But mainly places like this were built for the process or the extraction of the silver out of the ore.
So there's definitely a lot of history here from that aspect. And there's a museum inside that a visitor could come through and take a look at?
Yes, the entire property is considered part of the museum. Everything is just about 95% in its original state. We open from Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, with a small cost for an entry and a tour, and you get to enjoy the day.
And get to enjoy the day here. But people could also enjoy the night here, right? This is a place that people could stay if they're traveling through?
Most definitely. We're a very small, quaint, but yet nice 3-bedroom bed and breakfast. It's very rustic, old time, no electricity, oil lamps, fireplace in the bedroom. Fairly romantic if you want to consider it. With the full package, you get your breakfast and dinner included. Considering no electricity on the property, San Sebastian being such a small town, we actually grow and harvest 90% of all our fruits and vegetables right here on the property. Water is natural out of the mountains. Heating is with fire and fireplaces on a nice candlelit night.
Sure, and with no electricity, what type of, that's an interesting part, what type of tourists do you normally get here? Someone that's very adventurous? You were mentioning that someone was here who was in their 90s. What's a typical person that comes through here and actually knows about this particular place?
Well, I think mainly you have two different types of people. The first person is the person that's looking for peace and tranquility. Just a nice time to get away for a couple of nights and relax, and no internet and no work. And
no internet?
No internet and no work. Just relax for a little while.
No Wi-Fi?
And then the other person, like you said, is a little adventurous. We get a lot of people kind of traveling through Mexico. The bus comes almost all the way up to San Sebastian, so you can get an economic ride up the hill, do a lot of exploring, nature walks, a lot of nature life, wildlife, etc., etc.
Joe, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciating having an opportunity to come and check out this place, which is not too far. It's just about 2 hours outside of Puerto Vallarta. We're here still in the state of Jalisco, right outside of the Pueblo Mágico, San Sebastian, at a hacienda. I mean, if you want to stay in a hacienda, there's an option here, right here, outside of Puerto Vallarta.